So one of the things I hear all the time as a coach and trainer, a lot of times from friends and family or just random people I meet on the street, sometimes from clients as well, is something along the lines of, hey, my back has been really sore. What kind of stretch should I do? Or my knee's been bugging me. Is there a stretch that I should be doing that I can do to fix it? And a lot of times it makes me cringe, but because I'm not sure who really put stretching up there as the cure all, but I'm going to tell you that the body probably didn't get that memo on that. So you need to understand that what really sets the foundation for a mobile, flexible body that feels great is actually stability, right? And a nervous system that feels safe is going to provide that stability. So things like stretching and mobility exercises, they can be a band-aid, and I understand that sometimes they just feel good, but for lasting relief and lasting movability, that's going to come when you engage in your original movement template and just remind your body what it was designed to do. So here in today's video, I'm going to show you the big 5 resets of the original strength universe, but really the original movement template that's built inside of you that got you from womb to walking. And engaging in these right now going to make you move and feel better immediately. So these movements, they are the very foundation of that your body was built on. So just coming back to them and engaging in them consistently is going to reward you with a body that, not a stretch here to say, but that feels like it did when you were a child. So look, for me personally, I've been lifting now for over 28 years, going pretty hard and heavy there, but I'm probably most proud to say that at 41 years old, I don't have stiff or achy joints, right? I don't have a tight this or a tight that, and my mobility is better than it has ever been. And that is in large part thanks to the original strength system, or just really God's design, and engaging in it as often as possible. So if you are ready to start feeling really good in your body and reclaim that movement foundation that you have inside of you, let's dive on in and start pressing reset right now.
All right, so that you know why these resets, these simple movements work to really help to restore your mobility and flexibility. Essentially, they're just helping to turn on all the deep stabilizing muscles of the body. Here we're going to start out with diaphragmatic breathing, help turn on that diaphragm and stimulate it with some good inputs. So just going to lay down comfortably on your back, and for about 2 minutes, we're going to breathe in and out through the nose. You're just going to keep the tongue on the roof of the mouth, right back there behind the teeth. And I'm just going to focus on pulling air down deep into your belly, and just try to imagine pulling air down into your feet, feeling your belly expand. And in that last third of the breath, you are going to let the chest expand, and as you exhale, just draw that belly button in towards the spine. So just lay back, relax, breathe for 2 minutes. And like I said, it's going to help to turn on the deep core stabilizers. Remember that your diaphragm is the chief stabilizer for your back and spine. So just turning that on alone is going to free up some movement as the body begins to feel safer. So next up, we're going to get into some head nods, neck nods, and turns here. So essentially, you're just going to lay on your belly, prop yourself up on your forearms. We're going to look to lift your head up and down for about 60 seconds here. So just leading with the eyes. You look up, look down, up and down. And then for the next minute, we're going to go left and right over the shoulder. Try to find your shoes. Okay, so look back. Don't move into any pain. Just go where your body and your neck and your range of motion allows, right? And The reason we do this is because the head is tied via the vestibular system to every single muscle in your body, right? The body truly does follow the eyes and head. So moving the head in all the ways that it was meant to move and not being stuck in this little restricted window here is the way that we turn on, again, so many of the stabilizers throughout the body. We're going to sharpen and enhance our sense of balance and coordination and just really help to tie our reflexive stability together. Right. This next one is one of my favorite resets. So showing you right now is the egg roll. Okay, so we're gonna just lay on our back, pull our knees up towards our chest there. Again, you're gonna lead with the eyes and the head and just let the body follow. So you just starting from your back, you can look over your left shoulder. You're gonna look as far left as you can until your body just rolls to the left. Then I initiate by looking over my right shoulder, far and hard as I can to my right, and let the body fall to the right. And you're just going to roll back and forth there for about 60 seconds. Also going to see some segmental rolling. So we have upper and lower body segmental rolls. Those feel fantastic. You could basically roll any way that feels good. And as you do that, we're just looking there. Really rolling just helps to really sharpen our balance system and just feeds more rich sort of sensory information into the brain and body, right? Rolling is going to help to make your brain healthy. We're connecting opposite hips and shoulders. So again, knitting our body together across our big X here, right? Hips and shoulders all connected, tied together. And we're just, again, laying a solid foundation for movement, turning on, again, all the stabilizers through the head, neck, shoulders, and the core, and coordinating movement across the body. So again, just freeing up movement there, taking the brakes off. All right, so next up here, we're gonna get into some rocking. So rocking is very soothing, of course, just like when we were children. We used to rock back and forth to soothe ourselves. So when we rock, we are gonna come down on all fours. We're gonna keep our eyes ahead on the horizon. Tongue, of course, is still in the roof of the mouth. We're gonna keep our chest proud, think gorilla chest, and essentially just going to rock your butt back towards your feet and then forward just over your shoulders there. You're just gonna rock back as far as you can while maintaining a big, strong chest. So if your lower back collapses, you've gone too far, just back it off a little bit. Work within the range that your hips and your joints allow. The reason we rock, essentially rocking integrates all of the major moving joints of the body, right? We imagine we're working everything from the wrists to the ankles, your hips, your knees. Rocking is so excellent for restoring our squat pattern, restoring our posture, right? We have those natural curves of the spine that we set when we rock, right? So get in that position and just rocking is going to do wonders for restoring your posture. Again, rocking just really further turns on all the stabilizers throughout the core, and big one is the shoulders, of course, and the rotator cuff, those deep stabilizing muscles of the rotator cuff there. So if you're dealing with shoulder issues, pain, restriction, rocking is the way to go. And again, gonna do that for about 2 minutes. So finally, we're gonna layer on that fifth little layer of the onion here, and that's going to be crawling. So we're gonna go from that all fours position that we were just in rocking. Imagine that you spotted something in the distance that you just got to get to. So you are just going to crawl on over to it. So crawling, of course, again, ties our body together. It lays the foundation for our gait pattern. And it's the movement that really ties and connects everything at that point. So hips, shoulders, obviously we have the head control as we keep our eyes ahead on the horizon. All the joints are moving together to make movement happen, and We're just going to, again, crawl for about 60 seconds here with our knees on the ground, right? We call that 6-point crawling or baby crawl. You could pop your knees off the ground and again, focus on maintaining a long spine, focus on strictly nasal breathing. Okay, if your mouth pops open, stop the exercise, just go back to the knees or just take a pause and a rest. So you could pop the knees off the ground. That's leopard crawling. That one adds a lot of load into the exercise and movement, so definitely gets very challenging very quick. But crawling, of course, feels amazing. It really sets you up for anything that you're gonna do. It wakes the body up. It wakes up everything in your core. So crawl for 60 to 90 seconds. We also do different variations of standing crawls, cross crawls. You could do them laying on your back. Crawling is just about our contralateral patterning, right? Connecting both hemispheres of the brain. So lots of different ways to do that. And you can actually check another video here, the 26 ways to train your gait pattern. Essentially, I put a video out a few weeks ago, so check that out in the link if you want to look at some other ways to train your gait pattern. But crawling is the foundation, and that's what we're going to do when we hit reset each day. So
All right, so there you have it, guys. Save your time, save your money. Don't buy those $500 massage guns unless it just feels good. Great, go for it. But do what your body is designed to do, and it's going to allow you to do what you want to do. So just, again, look to tap back into your original design, roll, breathe, rock, crawl, move your head in all the ways it's meant to move. Very good things happen, right? Again, turning on all the stabilizers throughout the body. When they're doing their job, everything else is moving the way it's designed to move. All the big muscles are doing what they're meant to do, and the body just functions and feels way, way better. So I hope you found the video helpful. I hope that you start to press reset today. And if you like the video, please just go ahead and hit that like button. If you have any comments, drop them on below. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Looking forward to bringing you more. Stay strong. We'll see you next time.